A 2-2 draw with West Ham meant that the Gunners, unfortunately, have fallen short. They are played one more game than Manchester City, who have a game in hand, and a clash with them to come in 10 days' time. Today we're going to talk about performance of Ghanaian players abroad. Inaki Williams, a brace, got his side all 3 points in La Liga. A thing or two I learned from Inaki Williams, 2 goals. Paintsil also continued his fine goal scoring form, netting a brace himself for Genk. We're also going to talk about Chelsea. The Blues are suffering. Another loss, a 3rd consecutive loss for Chelsea. Will Frank Lampard survive his interim position before the season comes to an end? We'll talk about that too. And Andre Ayew and Nottingham Forest, after their latest defeat, it could mean that Nottingham would be out of the Premier League and into the Championship. But it's still tight at the bottom and a whole lot to play for. Bournemouth surprised Tottenham Hotspur as well. So a lot of interesting surplus happening at the bottom there over the weekend. Also going to touch on the Ghana under-16 side. A lot of you have commented on their performance and how impressed you are with it. Well, I will give my 2 cents on the matter of the Ghana under-17 or under-16 side taking part in the under-16 UEFA Development Tournament. Talent has never been an issue for Ghana. This has been the issue. We'll discuss it today. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. 33 games, 9 goals, 3 assists. Yes, those are the readings of the stats for Inaki Williams. It doesn't scream goal scorer, but it does scream a player who has scored 4 goals in his last 3 games. He is coming to form this season, and could be at the right time since the season is coming to an end and international games are on the horizon. It's clear that Inaki Williams loved to play on the wings. If you saw his 2 goals he scored over the weekend, he cut in from the wings. Most of the goals, well, the 2 of the goals actually, was from the wings. The first one actually was through a scrabble inside the 18-yard box and him being at the right place at the right time and finding the back of the net. It's clear that Inaki is not an out-and-out striker, and I've reiterated that already on this channel. He might be wearing the number 9 jersey for his club side, but he is not a number 9. A coach of Atletico Bilbao has clearly identified that and seen that probably he will not thrive as a center forward. I think he's gotten some freedom to play out from the wings, cut inside, involve himself in play. The goals were beautiful, I have to say, especially the second one. Inaki Williams was impressive over the weekend. He proved pivotal for his club side as they got all 3 points. A 2-0 victory for him, 2 goals for him and his club side. It was amazing to watch, and I have to say, my point about where he plays best has been buttressed with this performance, and also the fact that he is not an out-and-out goal scorer. Another Ghanaian who shone over the weekend was Joseph Paintsil. This season has been amazing for Paintsil, and the fact that he was not at the World Cup still lingers in my head. Spilt milk, but still lingers in my head. Paintsil got a brace for his Genk side over this weekend, and it was adding to his tally. 14 goals this season, 11 assists if I'm not mistaken. Joseph Paintsil has been immaculate to say the least. The latest international friendly he was involved in, he came on as a substitute and proved pivotal. I think for the national team, he will have to get regular playing time. He will be the future of the Ghana national team, and it's no doubt about his talent. The guy is good. He has enjoyed his best season yet in club football, and he'll be looking on the up from this point onwards. For the relegation battles, it was Kamaldeen Sulemana in action over the weekend as well. Andre Ayew was an unused substitute for his club side Nottingham Forest as they lost the fight to get out of relegation. Leicester City also are in the bottom 3 Southampton, Leicester City, Nottingham Forest as well, scrabbling it down there. They would want to get out of there. The Ghanaian players who are in action over the weekend did not do much to improve the circumstances. Crystal Palace, however, are still on the up with Roy Hodgson's return. They have found their mojo back. 3 consecutive wins. Padeche Eze with the 2 goals to beat Southampton, who are sitting rock bottom. Kamaldeen Sulemana was in action. Jordan Ayew enjoying life under his manager. He enjoys playing at that. Won the highest goal scorer under Roy Hodgson. He's already scored 3 goals since Hodgson's arrival. Interesting to note. On to the Ghana under 16 side, and I have to say congratulations to them. If you've not watched the video of them playing versus Spain, you can watch it up here. But the under 16 side and the 17 taking part in the under 16 competition have been amazing, to say the least. They pushed aside the Serbian national team 4-0. The under 16 side, they pushed aside the Spanish side despite finishing the game with 9 players. The red cards came in the latter part of the game after they had literally won it. But their fighting spirit, their talent is there for everyone to see. Their ability from set pieces. The problem for Ghana has never been about finding talent. Talent is abound, as is with raw materials here on this continent. It's abound, it's a plenty. The problem has always been honing that talent and progressing them up the ranks from the national team into the senior national team. That has always been the issue with the youth sides. We had the likes of Dominic Edia. What happened to Edia? It has to do with transitioning. I would feel that probably we rushed Edia into the Ghana national first team. Should have progressed into the various divisions of the youth teams and done the best or the right growing up. As you saw with Abdul Fattah Isahaku, who was probably rushed into the Ghana national team and is now going back to the under 23 side to help them qualify for AFCON and possibly to Paris. I think the same steps have to be taken with these young guys. And Benjamin Tsivanyo, a really amazing guy. Number 7 shirt he wears, and on his profile that I did a research on him, he's named as a midfielder, an attacking midfielder. And Tsivanyo has been the star of the show. 5 goals in 2 games so far in the competition, and he is looking to set ablaze the tournament this time around. I have enjoyed watching him and his goals. A hat-trick in the first game, a brace in the second one before Peter Hammond scored that winner late on. It has been an amazing tournament. It has been a good exercise. We've seen talent, we've seen potential. We need to build on it. It does not have to end here. And the narrative of having so many players in the youth side show much promise and not progress and help the national team in the end, which should be the ultimate goal, is becoming too common, and we need to work on that. Players have been showing these talents and not reached their full potential. We hope that the FA do the right thing and get these guys up the necessary ranks, get these guys through the right national youth teams, and then make sure that they go through the system effectively. It's always been about not having the facilities to help players develop here in the country. That has always been the issue. They are in Europe playing football with the best of facilities, and we are enjoying it. Let's make sure we have those facilities back home for those who do not probably have the privilege of being included in such a tournament outside the country to exhibit their talent. I feel the talent are abound here. It's the raw materials and the resources that we need to be able to manage them that are lacking. Pitches, coaches, individuals to help these youth to their full potential. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on the 16 sides and their exploits and how best you think we can hone these talents. Some of the opinion that the FA will forget about them after the competition and not even help anyone who they might not have a personal stake in. I hope that narrative does not continue. But let me know what you think in the comments box. Talking about the top 2 performers this week, Inaki and Joseph Paintsil, and the under 16 sides. Let me know what you think in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week.